underrated characters. The first one is Styrk from Vinland Saga. And Styrk from Vinland Saga is honestly such a beast. He initially comes across as a goofy little guy with big eyes and a low presence, but this is a deliberate diversion on the author's part, right? His appearance hides a much more sinister nature, as in truth, the man is very cunning and just borderline kind of strange. He does want war, but that's not out of bloodthirst or because he's a borderline evil psychopath. He is a realist and sees war as an inevitability. So he doesn't mind being the one escalating it. What I find interesting is that he doesn't split the colony, the Vinland colony, out of his own ambition per se. He splits it because he's genuinely invested in his brother Ivar and wants him to rule. Styrk doesn't want the power for himself. He wants Ivar to rule because even though Styrk is kind of the smarter one and so on, he loves his brothers and he wants them to succeed. And that's shown clearly when Styrk is captured and Ivar is trying to help him, and Styrk straight up just tells him, "Run, leave me, go away." It's a great twist that Ivar wasn't really the villain of the fourth and last arc. Ivar is a surprisingly, genuinely good man. Yes, he's a very war-loving man, but that's the culture. That's the time of the Vikings. He lives in a violent time. I wouldn't even say that the native who takes Ivar's sword is the villain of this fourth arc. I think the real villain of the Vinland arc is Styrk, but he's unusual and he goes under the radar. And I think his story ends really well. All that guile and cunning goes out of him at the end. He's lost Ganglati and Ivar. He's full of rage. He tries his revenge and he fails and he pays the price. Also, his design is just hella cool. I mean, look at him. I mean, seriously. I love the big bug eyes coming out of his helmet. I love how he looks so small in one shot, but then in the next shot he's like the biggest character in the frame and he's suddenly like super sinister and everything. Styrk, underrated characters. Yeah, hell yeah. Also, I will say, when the anime comes out, Styrk is going to be one of the most hated characters in all of Vinland Saga, and I think that immediately makes me love him even more. So yeah.